Okay. So, for me, I'm the type of person who I try not to critique without being able to kind of give like, okay, so what you want me to do about it? You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like that. Like, so, I ain't gonna try to talk at a motherfucker and just tell you you're doing something wrong, and not be able to give you any kind of, guidance or, advice on what you should do to maybe turn some shit around. You feel me? So, alright, so, they got these this morning, people. I'm a kind of big believer on what you follow on your social media. You know what I mean? So I believe, you gotta monitor that. You know what I'm saying? That's for you. Social media been around for a long time. Initially, us downloading social media and shit like that, and first getting into social media back in 08, 09, 2010, 11s and shit like that, 12s and whatnot, and all of this kind of shit. So with all of this being said, we following just whatever, you know what I'm saying? Follow this, follow that, follow this, follow this, follow that. First thing we want to do, because that's what we want to be like, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, celebrities, famous people, all this kind of shit. The rappers, the athletes, all of this kind of shit. So that's what we do, right? We go and follow these people. No problem with none of this. So, over the years we get older. Over the last, some 8, 9, 10 years, social media has been around and all of this shit. After we done follow people after we kids and shit, for the most part, high school students, in my case. So after this, we follow these people. For instance, but like, as we get older, we not even as we get older, but we at any point in time we could have realized, but I'm hoping that as we get older, because I've seen so many people, they be on social media and then they be in a situation, they be like, well, I can't tell y'all how many times I've seen a person just like feel like social media is so embedded in a part of their life where they just like, I gotta basically kill myself off social media. Like, I can't take it no more. I can't handle it. Social media, I'm out. And it's like, what you expect, a big ass funeral for your social media. Like, you got people in the comments, oh no, don't go. It's not that serious. Don't let it piss you off. You're gonna be alright. God is in control. Like, like, this shit is crazy. Like, bro, so who gives a fuck? Like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? You deleting your Facebook account, deactivating your Facebook account, all to come back. Because I'm pretty sure somebody and their mama gonna ask, you ain't seen that shit that was on Facebook? Oh, man, I deactivated my account. Oh, man, you tripping. You need to get back on that beat, man. That man, everybody going crazy right now. Whatever. You feel me? So, but what I would tell people all the time, I kind of realized it like early, and I was just like people who do that, they be ready to get off Facebook and deactivate their account and shit, cause for whatever reason. But I'm just like, bro, just delete the people who you following. You gotta realize when you wake up in the morning, cause this what most of us do. We gonna wake up in the morning, and check our social media for the most part. Most people doing that. You know what I mean? So we'll wake up, check our social media and all this jazz. And, a lot of times, we'll end up scrolling for some 30, 20, 30, damn near 40 minutes probably just sitting in the bed or something. I done it before, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it like 40 minutes in. That I'm pretty sure I don't do it that often, but I give me a scroll for 10, 15 to 20 minutes probably. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing what's going on or whatever. If I gotta post something or whatever, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I always like kind of realized and recommended. I was like, bro, what y'all need to do, or what you need to do is, you need to just delete those people who you following that's creating that negative energy, or you know what I'm saying, like, cause you can get on there and it can be some motherfuckers who just all the time negative or always showing some old bullshit that you ain't interested in, and you just like, man, I'm so sick and tired. This bitch grown as fuck, da 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 da, showing all these fucking ghetto ass fights and shit. That's what it used to be back in the Gap. You know what I'm saying? People showing a whole lot of fights. For me, I was just like, man, look, I'm some 20 years old. I'm out of high school and all this old childish ass shit. I ain't had a fight in a minute, man. Like, so I'm like, bro, I don't want to see these people beating up on each other, man, over this stupid, goofy ass shit. So a lot of people who were sharing that kind of shit, I probably wouldn't follow them. I'd stop following them. But here nor there, in a way, like I say, the main point of this, like I say, we went out and we followed the rappers, our idols, I guess, or people who we respected and looked up to, so forth and so on. So, Instagram comes around, all of this jazz, it's some rappers I follow. I don't follow too many rappers. Even though I'm a DJ, I don't really follow these folks because, like I say, the shit that you can see what a nigga really about, like based off they post and all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing like, look, people who are who they are. You know what I'm saying? But what it comes down to is you knowing yourself, and if you can vibe with the shit. You feel me? That's what that shit is about. So for me, like I say, I'm like, on Instagram, I never been a nigga to like just be scrolling and looking at bitches. You will never catch me like, ooh, look at this bitch. Ooh, look at this bitch. Look at that bitch right there. Look at that bitch. Bitch might be fine, but you already know what she doing. She half naked, showing her ass and pussy and shit. And just like a whole lot of that shit, and realistic. It's just eye candy from the internet that don't do nothing but fucking tempt. And you know what I'm saying? The overall message is like, I guess, do you want to buy this pussy or some shit? Or, to get your ass aroused and turned on and try to slide in the bitch DMs or some shit. I don't know. Some goofy ass Instagram model or some shit like that. I don't know. I guess, like I say, I legit do not follow them type of hoes. And when people that I know, nigga, personally, that I've met in real life, when I get to seeing their ass, when they get too itchy because they fine or some shit like that, when they get too itchy and they just, you know what I'm saying, they attention whores. That's what it is. They attention whores. Like, okay, I understand you got a body. It's a lot of motherfuckers that got a nice body that don't show it like that. It's women out there like that who got good bodies and sexy, and they don't degrade or carry themselves in that way, in that manner. So, but like I say, woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying, and I follow Boosie. I'm from Louisiana, whatever. I like Boosie. Boosie funny sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So he got this like off his new album or whatever, Talk That Shit or whatever, which is, it's okay, I guess. But like I say, Boosie is not old Boosie anymore. It's like not the same. Like his beats, his production and shit, to me, I feel like when Mouse was doing all of that shit back in the Gap, them beats was hard. Like them beats was hard. That was real Louisiana shit. Now it's just like he Boosie, I don't know how I don't know if he could just really make a dope ass, a super dope club track like he used to back in the day. And he been trying on a number of albums, I feel like, but like whatever. So, Boosie, so he got a song on there. I forgot the name of the song, called Nasty, I guess. It's like him and a girl, and they talking all kind of shit. They talking all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying, about, busting that pussy, do it raw, busting my mouth, slob, all kind of shit. Suck that dick, bitch. Yeah, so, and it's an alright song, you know what I'm saying? It's an alright song, but, this is rap. Nothing new here. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be raw, uncut, derogatory, disrespectful, shit like that. So that's nothing new, right? But my thing is, and he got like nasty challenge, and this particular chick, don't know who the fuck she was, you know what I'm saying? But it's just some black chick with the blonde weave hair, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, she dancing and shit, pussy all out. I guess she got a pole in her house or a pole in the video, whatever the fuck she at in the video. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the house because she in a bed and shit. So I assume it's her house. I assume she might be a dancer or some shit. Or IG model. I don't even fucking matter. Don't care. But they don't have her name. Like, they don't have her name tagged. And to me, in a way that, and it's not coming at Boosie, attacking Boosie, because Boosie is who the fuck Boosie is, and people are who they are. So I'm not really doing it on no attack mission like, oh damn, that nigga Boosie ain't even get a hold no credit because he ain't tagged the bitch name in it. But in a sense, you gotta ask yourself, like, that in a way that kind of shows how much respect, like, a nigga has for these hoes or these type of girls or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just put nasty challenge number 6. You just a number at that, in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't, like, nobody could go follow. Now, if somebody in the comments, oh, this is such and such and such, okay, yeah, you know it. But wouldn't it be much better if Boosie endorsed you and Boosie was like, yeah, this bitch right here, this T Elite, because that's what they be doing it for. Of course they be doing it of course they want to be featured on Boosie page and some of these rappers page. Of course they want to be featured on some of these big time rappers pages. But I'm pretty sure, okay, yeah, my video on Boosie page, go look. Yeah, okay, but wouldn't it be much better if Boosie, was like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna tag this bitch in it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm gonna show love, let everybody go follow that hoe or whatever. And, she might get her clout up, or she might get her, you know what I'm saying, bag up, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But, and like I say, I don't know if he did it to all of the 5 girls that was before that video that I personally seen or whatever, but, it was just like nasty challenge number 6, video number 6. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have her bitch name on there. And, that just kind of made me look at it and just think of it from a perspective of like, okay. I'm like, okay, man. You just, I don't know, just overall, like I say, you do what you do. Whatever got you into those circumstances, however you came about getting into whatever you get into in this world, in this life. You know what I'm saying? People can change if they want to, when they want to, but that's on them. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like I say, for me, man, it's one of those situations, I guess, where it's just like, I mean, as far as the girl goes, it's kind of, most definitely you want to look at your overall contribution to the world. I feel like if you one of those type people, I mean, you went around, I don't know, I guess I could say, I don't know, would you say using your power, using your superpower for the wrong purpose? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just like, but I feel like ultimately a nigga like me, that ain't what I'm in harmony with. You get me? I'm not in harmony with the half naked bitches on the internet showing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think everybody I don't think that's praised. I don't think that's a profession that's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, it's, you know, yeah, black culture and all that shit, love it. Yeah, most niggas love to look at a naked bitch, you know what I'm saying, have that same naked bitch up in their living room or whatever, doing that same shit, you know what I'm saying, when we getting fucked up and getting ready to bang or whatever. But, you know, truth of the matter is, I mean, is that about to be a wife? You know what I'm saying? Would most men marry that type of woman? Nah, probably not. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yet and still, you know, she's encouraging the other little girls or whatever. So, and like I say, I'm not here to bicker and go back and forth and speak on that too much, but I'm just like, the overall message of a chick doing that shit, the message that you putting out, and, you know, the shit like that, the message that you putting out to the world and shit like that, that's kind of what I'm looking at. So, you know, just think about that you know, if you're a woman who out there, you know, doing your thing like that, you know, hey, you do what you do, you know, hey, whatever, it is what it is. But like I say, on Boosie's side of it, you know, at the same time too, you know, I'm just like, you know, I don't know, just to me, it was just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he ain't show no love in that regard. You know, like, as far as like, yeah, I'm gonna tag this bitch in it, and, you know, you know, possibly she can get her bag up, or her notoriety up, or her clout up, or whatever the fuck they be looking for and searching for. You know what I'm saying? It just was like, hey, nasty challenge girl number 6. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, I think we all gotta, at the end of the day, I think we all gotta, you know what I'm saying? I understand getting money, and I don't understand getting money on that level, or getting attention on that level, to be honest. Truth of the matter is, but honestly and truly, I mean, it's a million and one things I probably could have came up with. You know how these people get out here on the internet, and they you know, like, they catch themselves on fire, or they do something. You remember these Divine videos and all of this shit? It's been plenty of videos that went viral, and it's just like a person that was here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they may have tried to do something like Welvin the Great, that dude, where is he now? What is he doing? You know what I'm saying? And like I say, the big time, the people who done had longevity in the game, they'll tell you, you know, anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? It's more so about keeping it. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how to manage it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can't handle that shit. And that go back to a lot of things. You know, that's Bible talk in a way, because when you go back to it, and it's like, yo, when you go back, it's like, you know, the Bible got a scripture up in the Bible somewhere where it's like, you know, he who is faithful with little, you know, will be faithful with a lot. Basically, if you can take care of your shit when it's like kind of minuscule and it's little and it's not that much, you know what I'm saying? If you discipline in that and taking care of that and handling that, you be disciplined when you got more and taking care of more. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, it's a lot of, you know, people in that regard. I feel like that, and you know, anybody can come up and just like, yo, I'm gonna do some shit to go viral real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's the game in a way. You know, trying to get a whole lot of followers, and hopefully that equal to the bag, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I mean, I don't know. I kind of live by a J. Cole phrase. Well, J. Cole, you know, he had a lyric, and I mean, that's just me. I reference J. Cole because I fucking listen to fucking J. Cole. I listen to real shit. J. Cole got a line where he says, I'd rather make a meal and nobody know what my name is. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be awesome? Like, for a nigga, like, you know, make $1 million and nobody know what the fuck your name is. Like, I'd rather be that nigga in the back that just got a fucking billion and walking up in the fucking restaurant or walking up in the fucking bar or whatever, and I'm sitting on a fucking million. I'm driving a Honda Accord or some shit, but I got a fucking million on me. I got a billion on me. I'm a billionaire. And motherfuckers looking at me like, nigga, you wearing Levi's and a Nike t-shirt and some nice ass Nike shoes and a nice Nike jacket or some shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're a bum. Thanks, babe. Thanks. Yeah, I'm a bum, bitch. Right, but I'm a fucking billionaire. You don't even know it. I just ain't loud. I'm just low key with my shit. Oh my God, that is the fucking dream. And you can kind of tell J. Cole got that mentality when you see how this nigga dress. Nigga J. Cole be wearing tall tees and shit. Nigga's a goofball. Nigga's a weirdo. But like I say, hey man, I don't know, just kind of running it with y'all, you know, just putting some content out for y'all. And you know, like I say, man, I just be wanting to encourage some motherfuckers to think. So, you know, I guess what I would say, you know, just whatever it is that you're doing out there, rather you're goofy right now, you ain't always got to be goofy, you know what I'm saying? Rather you on the straight and narrow, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case. And, you know, we all got our things that we struggle with, like I say. So I'm not here necessarily trying to, you know, bash on Boosie. I'm not trying to bash on rappers. I'm not really trying to bash on the Instagram models, you know, the girls out there selling pussy, whatever. Whatever it is that you do, you there for whatever. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, ultimately, you just learn, you know, folks just learn a lesson and, you know, turn shit around and use that lesson for inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice for a chick like that to go out and write a book. Shit, girl, I was fucking twerking on Instagram and selling my pussy and basically prostituting and all of this and that, and I turned it around. You know, I learned some shit, something happened, I turned my life around, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Now I learned what to invest in, how to invest my money instead of just blowing it on, you know, whatever females blow their money on, hair, wigs, and all of this other goofy ass shit. You know, I started my own business and so forth and so on. And niggas alike, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got my money up, nigga. And, you know, I started investing in da-da-da-da and this and that and blue, 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 blue. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you know, like I say, it's all about, you know, multiple stories in the Bible like that back in the gap. Like Job, they was like, you know, a couple of them niggas was murderers or some shit like that. They was, you know, and I think that's a part of life. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a goofy person in some area of your life. You feel what I'm saying? But it's about the journey, you know what I'm saying? Because they say everybody got a book in them. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the journey and, like, your journey of overcoming and becoming a better person, a better you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not so big on really just trying to judge a person, you know what I'm saying, for exactly where they are right now. You know what I'm saying? They could have been doing that for a week. That probably was their first week. That probably was their first 3 months. It probably was their first year. Probably was, I don't know. You never know. Whatever. However long, you got to do what you got to do out here at times. You know what I'm saying? You make decisions and you got to live with them hoes. So outside of that, you know, your decisions put you in certain situations and positions, and you got to maneuver and try to do what you got to do. But like I say, ultimately, we want to try to level up and, you know, get on the good shit, you know, on the good and positive tip. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this shit is about over here. So, you know, how we getting better out there, how we working on ourselves and working on things to, you know, improve and shit like that, self-evaluating and so forth and so on. And, you know, it's about the overall message at the end of the day, you know. So, ain't nobody's story done, I'm pretty sure. So, just wanted to share that with y'all, man. And y'all keep doing y'all thing out there. Appreciate y'all tuning in and listening. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no. I'll try to keep coming with content. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I don't want it to be just boof ass content. But we gonna get on some goofy shit sooner or later. I'm pretty sure. And I'm just gonna get on here and talk about some bullshit or whatever and be a nigga. But that's probably when I'm gonna have a guest on or something like that. But anyway, man, y'all enjoy y'all day, man. Like I say, if y'all want to hear me talk about a particular topic, or y'all want to introduce a topic, you know, to the show or something like that, or y'all want to call in and message, or you know, you got an opinion on something that you disagree with, or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying, you can message in to the show, and I'm pretty sure, I think I can put it on the show. I think I can put it actually on the podcast. Like I can like put your question on the podcast and like answer it, or you know, so forth and so on. So you know, it'd be nice to get some questions up in here, some banter. I learned that from one of my white friends. Shout out to Erin. She was like one of the first white girls I ever met out here. And I still kind of talk to her or whatever, keep in touch with her here and there or whatever. But, all right. Holla at y'all later. I'm out. Peace out.